Okay. Thanks for gathering, everyone. For the record, we have 29 people here. With Bill's blessing, we actually postponed his official retirement party for COVID reasons, but we felt like, Bill, we couldn't just let you get in your car and leave today without some sort of acknowledgement and thank you. So we gathered for that purpose. And just a few people have some things to say. We have some cake that we'll start cutting and sharing. I actually brought a bingo card that's on both tables if people want to take one, kind of a souvenir of the day. And this is Bill's Buzzword Bingo. So were this to be a selectmen's meeting, we're pretty sure that you could have a pen and cross off things as you hear them, and sooner or later someone would yell bingo. Because we have differs by degree, distinction without a difference, nature and scope, remote and speculative. I can't predict the future, but I look back real well. Plug number, due diligence, all things we've heard. It's striking to me that so many of these things are compounds, identify and define, remote and speculative. Bill, you like to make your point and then make it again. And most things in life I know by comparison. So that's all I have to say. I don't have a lot of comparison when it comes to you, Bill. I've worked with some other town administrators in other towns, but not as staff. It's been a long run. You've been great, and thank you.
Bill, great to see you. Good afternoon, everyone. State Senator Jamie Eldridge, and I want to thank Kathy for inviting me here just to say a few words. And as someone who's attended a number of retirement parties or going away send-offs, I've seen the buzzword bingo at a lot of other send-offs, different terms. But I really just wanted to be here to express my deep appreciation to you, Bill. I mean, you are easily one of the longest-serving town administrators of any of the 14 communities I represent. You've always been very, very upfront, to the point, and very focused on serving the people of Stow. I think about the excellent schools here. I think about the excellent municipal services. I think about the projects from the new fire station to the community center to the many, many Community Preservation Act projects that make Stow such a special town to live in. And I just want to express my heartfelt appreciation for your dedication, because I think a lot of people don't always realize the work that the town administrators do. It can sometimes be a bit of a thankless job, but I just want to express my deep appreciation to you, our partnership, the state and local level, obviously, as well as with Kate Hogan. And I wish you the best on your retirement. Extremely deserving, and it was really an honor to work with you. Thank you very much.
What can I say? I've worked with Bill for well over 20 years now. He's always provided great advice to the town. He's been a good friend. He's kept me out of trouble many, many times. And, you know, I'm definitely going to miss him, both on a professional level and definitely a personal level. Lately, I've been talking to him, you know, a couple times a week, whether I need to or not. He's probably tried to figure out when I'll call so that he could get out of there, but he's not that type of guy, really. But after 28 years, it's hard to believe that we're going to end up without Bill on a regular basis. He'll still be around for a while, but he's put in his time, and definitely wish him well. To that end, I ended up getting him a couple things that I hope he can use during his retirement. A jumbo coloring book with crayons, Bill. Knowing you haven't had much chance to play golf, we have a jumbo bag of balls. They're the cheap ones, because I figure since you haven't had that much practice, you're going to be shooting them into the woods anyway, and you don't have to worry about getting poison ivy. Golf tees to go along with it? For when you get bored. a little puzzle. It's good for ages 3 and up. I'm sure. And they've got little golf tees in there, so it'll remind you that you could have been playing golf instead. To take you back to your youth, a small pinball game.
And my favorite, actually.
For when you get bored, it's a Totally Me origami art kit. I don't know where they got your picture, but your picture was on this, so I had to get it for you. That's kind of all I've got for you, Bill, other than my heartfelt hope that you enjoy your retirement and don't forget where we are. There's always a cold beer in my fridge for you. Oh yeah, and thank you for the 28 years. And now I'm guessing what it is what you guys all really came for, which was the cake.
So I'm a newcomer here with only 13 years with the town, but those 13 years have been wonderful, and I wanted to come here for the town employees to thank Bill for his efforts to keep everybody safe in this town and way back when he instituted the education incentive. That was a wonderful move to bring educated and well-qualified people into the town to add to the mix here. Every year we got a cost of living raise, which is wonderful. I worked on the private side for years, and some years it would be 10%, some years it would be 0%. So I thank Bill for that. I've been out in the community, in and out of many, many homes in the town. Don't get the wrong idea on that, but and I hear from people all the time that they're here in Stow because of the quality of life. And I'm going to say the quality of life is at its point today, in large part for the 28 years that Bill has been in this town and guided the town to this point. So, again, a heartfelt good wishes to Bill for a long and productive retirement. We're going to miss you, and we'll see you down the road. I actually have one more item, which everybody knows that Bill does not have a cell phone. So I found a cell phone, which Bill's kind of an old school guy, so I found a cell phone that might be appropriate for Bill. And it's a 1992 Motorola flip phone. So I'm going to dedicate this to Bill. In case he has an emergency on the way home today, he has a phone. Thank you.
I'm sure no one's going to steal this, so I'll just take that.
Ooh, my big chance.
Well, I say it frequently, but it wasn't mentioned there. It has been a great run. There's few things in life that I've done that I feel more grateful for than the opportunity to have served this town for 28 years. I stayed here in part because I was allowed to and because I was not interested in leaving. I've said this before, but Stow is a special place. Its people, and I mean all of them, the ones that, from the constituents to every person that serves voluntarily and for every employee. I looked forward to coming to work almost every day for 28 years. That's something that I don't know that is as common as it once was. And for me, my life is driven by getting to know people. There's a saying that if a person's worth knowing, they're worth knowing well. And I believe that. And for me, life is memories in the end. By the time you get where I am, and you know, life by definition is a terminal condition, most of life is behind me, and most of that is the memories that I have from my family, my friends, many of whom I've worked with here and I call friends, and I mean it. We visit. I will be visiting after. But I can't imagine any other place that I'd rather have spent 28 years professionally. I will tell you that I committed every day that I came here to do the very best that I could. That was the only personal motivation I had. I had no interest of my own separate from your interests. Now, it is the case that in life, reasonable people can disagree on what interest and needs are. And this position requires you every day to make comprehensive decisions about competing interests and needs. I hope I made the right ones. I certainly meant to. And just want to thank all of you for coming. Thank you.
Hey, Bill. You need to stand
Oh, that's right.
socially distanced, but with great affection. So I stand here socially distanced, but with great affection, to present a citation from the House of Representatives to Bill Wrigley for his 28 years of service. Now, we have had some wonderful discussions, and we have worked through some very interesting problems together. And I will say, though we may disagree on some things, there is no one else I would have rather had in the foxhole going through difficulties in state government and municipal government than Bill Wrigley. Please, a round of applause. And so I just want to give this to him with great affection. I hope he will not ever forget Stow or the people in it, because I know the affection that he holds everyone in. He may not always show it, but we know deep down he has the heart of a lion. So great retirement, Bill Wrigley. Great retirement.
Appreciate it. We did do good work, didn't we?
We did good work.
Get out of town before it goes bad. I don't know that you could be better served, or anybody could, wherever she was. I don't remember a single word or an effort or an action or behavior that I came from her, and we do know each other really well. That wasn't for the people in the district she serves. And that, for a politician, that's not a common occurrence as much as it once was.